Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. So I want to go over some of the new features that I just published on YieldMight. And for those that don't know, YieldMight is a simple dividend calculator. These are high income ETFs that I have found over my time doing research on high income ETFs. And so if you enter an initial investment amount, like, I have $700 to invest in this time. These numbers are based off of the price of the stock on the last declaration date at closing time, and then the last distribution amount. So it's what would $700, how many stocks would that buy you, and then what was the distribution amount. So this time YBTC had an abnormally high distribution, but over time, if you keep coming back here, you'll get a feel for how much things pay out. And I feel like it's a good jumping off point for doing your own research. So if you click on the details, you can change the stock price to whatever stock price you want to forecast, and then whatever the dividend amount you want to see, and it'll update automatically. And so what I changed here was, since YieldMax changed most of their ETFs to be every 4 weeks, we now have group A, B, C, and D as their own grouping. And then for monthlies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and month end. And so if you want to do a more traditional, like, dividend daisy chain, where like, you take X pays dividend and you pay it into CLM or BitX, and then you take the BitX and you pay it into BTCI, and you take BTCI and you pay it into Maxi. And so every week, and then you take Maxi and you put it into BITO. Every week, your dividend is earning a dividend, and it'll grow faster. And it will. I mean, there's diminishing returns, but I like doing that approach. So this will just, it's more organized. And the other thing that I've added is filter by issuers. And what this is YieldMax has a lot of ETFs, but if you have absolutely no interest in investing in them, you can say, I want to know about Roundhill and Kurv and Neos, and don't show me anything else. And so you can now look and see what those funds are doing. And then if you're like, this is still too big of a list, you can say, like, and this is what I'm interested in. So I clicked on the S&P 500, so XCTE, XPay, and SPY all have, they all use the S&P 500 as their underlying. So yeah, when you do, you can change the dividend amount and the stock price, but you can also click on the title, and it will take you to that ETF's landing page. And so you can look for the prospectus and use all this information to make up your own mind on what you're doing. So in the future, and you can clear this out real quick, and it'll go back to normal. I'm going to add like a overall, like a genre, filter by genre, because I want to be able to just click on crypto and it include Bitcoin and Coin and MSTR and Mara and some of these in-house ones, and some thematic ones. And so if it has anything and it includes a significant amount of crypto, I just want to be able to click on crypto. So we'll be making that change soon for me. And then someone asked that I add a annual rate. And now that I've made these changes, I think I'm going to just do a standardized, like, weekly, monthly, annual. That way, when you are trying to compare it side by side, they're all like in the same location. You can look at it side by side and get that information easier. So I would like to take a moment now that we've done this. And one of the things that I've been using YieldMight for is the XDTE, because I do have a leap option. And I spent like $9,974. So for XDTE from 2 weeks ago, they earned me $50.51. And so I've been trying to keep track and say, like, am I doing better than if I had just put this money into Roundhill? And the answer for 2 weeks ago is yes. And then if you look at this week, me 2 weeks from now is going to have to explain to you how I did something stupid and then lost money. So I think if I average this out, it's going to be around $64 on average per week, which is still better than XCTE, but it's also like I had to manage it and do it myself, and there's more risk of me actually losing all my money because I barely know what I'm doing. So it's a fun game to play when I beat Roundhill. Not so fun when I have to explain the stupid things that I do. So I would also like to say that I have rediscovered how to get to the mentions portion of YouTube Studio. I don't know why I find the interface so hard to navigate, but thank you, Payout Puff. I do appreciate your shout out, and Retire on Dividends. I super appreciate your continued support. You're the reason I was inspired to make my first video in the first place, and you know, we've been interacting ever since. And Road Squid TV, thank you so much for mentioning me, and I just watched a few of your videos and they're pretty good, so I hope that you continue to upload videos consistently and share your journey, because you have interesting thoughts and I appreciated listening to your opinions. And I have about 1,400 subscribers right now, and thank you all so much for taking the time to come and listen to me tonight. Thank you so much, Oracle, for discovering me and sharing me with the AMZ army, because I would not be here today without your support and continued support, and all of you being very engaged, and it really inspires me to keep going. And I would also like to thank Molly for telling me that she likes my website. It is so much more inspiring to make updates and to make changes when I know that people are actually using it. And Armed and Responsible, you asked if it would be possible to order the YieldMax ETFs by their alphabetical distribution schedule. And you only did this this morning, and to you, it feels like a fast turnaround time. So, I was thinking about that, and I'm glad that I was able to deliver that in a timely manner to your request. So, we'll keep getting more of these smaller little features going, and I have some other things planned that might take a little bit longer to implement. But I really do appreciate everybody and their support. And lastly, I would like to talk about Financial Philharmonics, which is my new passion project. Today we have Dividends in Tow, which is an afrobeat song. It kind of reminds me of being in the stands and listening to the marching band play some of their chants. So it's very catchy and I recommend it. And then YMAX Pirate at Work. It is definitely not based off of a true story of me being inspired about a YMAX pirate song during breakfast and then writing the lyrics and then having to go to work and then having a meeting at 9:30, which is when I'm supposed to start my day, and then just being like, ugh, I'm in my headspace of writing music. I don't want to be in this meeting. And why can't I just be financially independent so that I can just be creative in the morning? Because I'm bad at concentrating during the day. But, if I'm passionate about something and it's creative, then I could work on it and then do house cleaning and then do programming at night. So, but none of that ever happened. Absolutely not. And then I just invested is a parody and basically like someone singing about all these things that are not investing, and there's a ad lib that's like, no, that's not investing. Please stop. Please only invest in investing. It was based off of a YouTuber I was watching who was like, people claim to be investing all the time, but none of those things are investing. And the only investing is in stock markets and, maybe real estate like doing rentals. So if you run your numbers. So, anyways, what dividend, tracking tools do you use? And I'll talk to you later. Bye.